Good morning, traders. Welcome back to another live stream. If you are new, my name is Zach. This is Real Deal Futures. Before we hop on these charts on this beautiful Friday, happy Friday, man. Friday, June 5th. Make sure you read what's on the screen. Trading is risky. Most traders do lose money. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do is suggestion or recommendation of any kind. Make sure you always do your own research. Make your own trading decisions. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is, even if under prop firm accounts. And the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content. Lights out on futures code RDF, Lucid, and others. Can't be unbiased if I stand to make money, which I do. Important for me to note that, for you to do your own dang research and make your own dang decisions. Chat, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the show, man. How we doing? How we doing? Mohammed, Ashti, Rashid, Vincent, Dwayne, poor guy. What's up? Welcome. Appreciate you guys hopping on as always. Let's get after it, man. 9:26 a.m. We're going to see what we can do on this NFP Friday. Fast money, what's up, bro? To everybody that I'm about to miss because I'm locking into the charts. What's happening, as the kids say? What's happening, boys? Boys and girls, since the person that won yesterday was a female and she so kindly corrected my male-based language. But we're all bros, okay? Girls too. You're bros also, all right? You're guys also. Not guys in that sense, but like you're one of the guys, okay? All right. Here's what we got going on today, guys. I am in the Lucid live accounts trading some NQ. I don't have CBOT data. I keep forgetting to email them and ask them for Chicago Board of Trade data. So as you can see, it's a dead giveaway, the type of account that I'm in, because no other prop account would be showing it weirdly like this. I don't have real-time, I can't buy and sell YM. I don't have real-time data for YM. In fact, I probably don't have real-time data for gold either. Yeah, I don't have data for gold either. So, long story short, we're trading NQ. In any event, I'm not super stoked about what YM has set up here, okay? I really don't want, again, this is delayed, but as you can see over here, this is not delayed. We're looking at 51, 684. We're trading down here, right at VWAP, right here, right now. I don't really like this. I don't really like this for a fade back down if we pop to the upside, right? The mean reversion. We're opening up at VWAP, pretty balanced in here for the overnight session. I don't want to fade this. I took the L fading this yesterday, right? Nice pop to the upside, got short in here. We didn't come back down to VWAP, right? So I don't want that really. I don't really want that today. I don't want to fade all-time highs again. If we pull back, this wouldn't look terrible. This wouldn't look terrible for a long down in here. In fact, if we come all the way down and trade towards this level, I may be interested in looking for it on some separate accounts. This is old markup, so don't mind the prior day high, overnight high, prior week, you know, all that fun stuff. But if we trade all the way down into like the 400s, 425s, right? All the way back down, maybe even to like the 450s. I'd be interested potentially, but I'm going to watch NQ off the open today, guys. Probably not going to trade it immediately, but I'm going to watch NQ off the open on lower time frames. I'm just adjusting this overnight low level as we get ready to open up here. The way that I mark my overnight low, or what I call overnight low, is the Asia London session low. I've always marked it this way for years. Asia London session low, right? It's the area that price trades from session changeover all the way up until 9:29 and 59 seconds, right? Like right into NYSE open. All right. So, gonna be watching this on low time frames, the way that I like to do, get nice and scalpy. Charts marked up, prior day high, prior day low, overnight high, overnight low. We got our volume profiles, visible range volume profile, session volume profile, standard volume down on the bottom, and VWAP. That's my chart setup. We're going to look to trade this in a very simple, discretionary manner. If we come down here and crack overnight low, and then we start to find buyers off the open, this is what I'm looking for, guys. Higher time frame move to the downside in here, cracking this overnight low level. I'm going to look for buyers on the way back up to try to join that trend, potentially back up towards VWAP. We could see something like that off of the open coming up right now. I'm going to try not to trade right into the open. I'm trying not to trade right into the open on an NFP Friday here. But here we go. Opened up. We got a crack to the downside. Just ticked below overnight low. You know, if it plays out right here, I'm not going to take it. It's just too aggressive. I don't want to trade right into NYSE open with a tight little stop loss. I don't think that's a great idea for the most part. Looking left, you can see we're down at this interesting area. Multiple volume points of control. Nice high volume node over here. I like this for buyers to step back in and potentially continue to the upside. But we're looking for lower time frame stuff. Lower time frame stuff on NQ, right? Higher time frame to lower time frame, zoomed in, entries on lower time frames, a little bit scalpier. Overnight session sold off. All right, sold off first from session changeover, and then we chopped. Chopped around yesterday's low. Back and forth, held below VWAP into this open here for pre-market. We've sold off quite a bit. So I might just mark this level. Sorry to make you guys dizzy here. Just trying to finish my chart markup. Yeah, man, this would be like all the way down below this level, but I like it right in here, right? If we dipped outside of overnight low, which I don't think we're going to do, I think we're going to pull right back up to VWAP right here, right now. Nope, we're just going to tap it so far. I'd like a clean out in here. Just framing this out. I'd like a clean out in here. Bang, pop stops, right? And then find buyers. I don't care how far we pull down in here because I'm looking to join the right side of the V if we can. But we might not get that. We might just pop immediately back through towards prior day low and VWAP, in which case this first trade idea is going to not play out for me. But again, I'd really prefer not to trade right into the open, especially on NQ. The first 5 minutes are so gnarly, man. So much volatility, especially after a red folder high impact news event. It's a dicey play to get long right into the open, man. It can play out nicely sometimes. When you're on the right side of it, you look like a genius. But it's a little aggressive. A lot of volatility coming right into the open, okay? So I'm trying not to do anything too crazy. 100 points to the upside on NQ. This is pretty volatile. Yeah, we're moving a little bit. Chat. Chat, what's going on? There we go. Now everybody's awake. Throw the good mornings in. Smash the like button, man. It's Friday. We're going to make some money. We're going to get some people funded, right? We're going to give out some accounts. We're going to call it a day. We're going to go outside and touch some grass, okay? Nate, what's up? Digital Nukes, what's up? Went up like a mushroom cloud. Good morning. Normal, what's up? Dre, what's happening? Dre won yesterday. W's in the chat for Dre. Andrew Bags, Digital Nukes, we already said hi. Chris, what's going on? Happy NFP, guys. Yup. Lee's, what's happening? Hansel, what's happening? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live stream. Let's see what we can do here, man. Pretty back and forth week. Overall, red on the live stream. I think overall red on the live stream. Just not a whole lot of trades. Couple of NQ scalpy L's. One YM trade for an L yesterday. We just blasted off in one direction, right? No mean reversion. Part of it. But we're gonna see what we can do today, man. Here we go, coming back down around these lows. I like this, chat. Checking some messages. I had some pop-ups here. What was I had some Tradeify messages. Cool. We got some Tradeify accounts passed. We're gonna go rinse those boys. Kind of tempted on a long here, guys. Kind of looking at this long. I think we could clean out lower. You know, we did crack overnight low here, right at the 9:30 a.m. I mean, we hardly cracked it. We definitely could push lower on this, so I'm not going to take this yet. I need us to come down below this wick one more time. And really what I'm going to look for here, guys, is, again, this sweep of overnight low and this higher time frame level, right? Taking a look left here. This higher time frame level, right? Big area of high volume. I like us coming down in here. We got some, you know, we got some double bottom lows over here looking left, right? And this high all the way back here from May, that could be an interesting spot if we really started to sell off, right? I'm not looking for something all the way down there. I'm looking just to take out lows one more time or start to find buyers in here, right? Trying to trade this. Not super biased, right? Not super biased. If we look out, right? If we look out on the higher time frame, what have we been doing here, right? You'd probably argue this is an uptrend, right? Moderate time frame, we've come off the lows. Excuse me, we come off the highs. Right, we've come off the highs, right? We got a couple down days in here. We're pushing lows into the open, below VWAP, cracking overnight low, right? Opening up down below prior day low. So this is a bearish open. But the first trade I'm looking at is finding buyers right here, which we're doing, and potentially catching that reversion back to VWAP, right? Even if we're gonna break lower and really sell off, you know, here we go. My thesis is not that we just rip faces off to the downside immediately. We also have the absolute monstrosity of this round psychological number here, okay? Look at the number that we have here, all right? 30,000's even. 30,000 evens. So I'm looking at this potentially long, guys. Again, I'd love a really aggressive wick. What I'd like to see out of this, price action-wise, if we can, a really aggressive wick. And then buyers start to take this back up. That's what I would like. We're struggling to move lower here, but we are moving lower. So, you know, this is aggressive, right? I'm sure there's going to be sellers in here that say, okay, bull market's over. Time to sell everything. You know, NFP is done. We're through that. Not a whole lot of reaction. We're going to continue moving lower, right? I like this for the longs first. I do like this for the longs first. I just don't want to be too aggressive down here yet, because I think we could see the again, big round psychological number that we're sitting at. There's often a lot of volume that gets traded around here, and that can generate some volatility. But as soon as we start to find buyers, I'm gonna look for this long. Probably a little bit wider on the stop like this, rather than something super duper tight. You know, I don't think that's really appropriate for the day. Probably run something like that on some micros here. Watching this on real low time frames. Yeah, man. I don't know. We're either gonna let go here or start to pop. Consolidating, consolidating, consolidating. I'd like a dip down and then a pop back up. This is what I want. One of those bad boys, and then be long in here with a stop loss outside of that. I don't want to long it before that. We might just go right back in from here. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. I don't want to long before that. Here's our dip down. Here's our pop back up. Does the bottom just fall out here, or do we catch buyers in here and we start to pop? There we go. I'm going to try this in here, guys. I'm going to try this in here. Again, aggressive, right? Waiting for buyers off of this higher time frame resistance zone. Potential support zone, right? Pretty light. I'm trading 4 micros with a decent stop. Can we wick lower here? Absolutely, man. Can we continue lower and just the bottom falls out on this thing? Absolutely, for sure. But I'm going to trade this, pretty light risk. Oftentimes you see me putting on $1,000, $2,000 worth of risk. These are Lucid Live accounts. I'm not trading them terribly conservatively, but I'm also not trading them terribly aggressively. Kind of a middle ground here. But this is going to be the first trade, right? If we're going to just absolutely break lows, right, and we're going to trade right down through these, 100 points lower, we're going to trade, 300 ticks lower, I think this is going to be lookout below, right? So I do like this first setup. If we come all the way down through here and start to close below, right, I think this could be you know, targeting way down here, we could be putting in a big bearish day, right? Could be setting up for that big down day. So this can be my trade long from 29,991 and a half, stop at 922 3/4 on NQ here. Again, light 4 micros, right? Take profits way out of the way. I'm just looking at this, man. You know, again, if we don't find buyers in here, start to pull back, at least catch that move back towards VWAP, sweeping this 930 open. I think this could be lookout below. So that's gonna be trade number 1. Again, I'll take a couple on here. That's gonna be the game plan. You know, we're scalping the low time frames. It's aggressive, right? Gonna have to go back and forth. It's not the YM super duper long, stretched out, you know, stop loss and take profit. Again, arbitrary take profit. That's just gonna go way out of the way. I'm gonna close with discretion. I would be interested to see a move all the way back up here, first and foremost. All the way back up here, right? Back towards VWAP, which would be all the way up here. That would generate a beautiful trade. But we gotta find some buyers in here first. Back down around lows, drifting lower. We tried, we bounced here really nicely. Caught the biggest pop to the upside that we've had in this little downtrend off of the open after cracking prior overnight low. So I like my entry point, but just not playing out. Not playing out just yet. Let's see. Could be lookout below. We come back through this high here. Find buyers again after sweeping down below this higher time frame low. I still like it. Let's see what NQ's got for us off the open. Put some trades on. Take them as they come. And we'll do some giveaways, guys. That's my game plan for today. What's up, guys? What's up? What's happening? Welcome. What's going on, chat? What's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Appreciate you being here with me. Let's see what this market's got for us, man. Let's see what the market's got for me today. Let's see what YM ended up doing off the open here. Oh, yeah, we dumped on YM, huh? Started to dump on YM. Kind of calm off the open. Now we've just turned to the downside, drifted lower. ES. Cracking lows as well. Looks like it's going to be the push lower first. Tried this one long off the open. Again, overnight low. I love that area to trade off of. I really do like that area to trade off of. I think it's a beautiful tip. It was super duper clean. Pointed out some of that on yesterday's stream. You can take a look at overnight highs, overnight lows again if you guys like. But yeah, got down below the 30,000s now. Kind of figuring out what the hell this market wants to do. Trading 940s, 930s. Looks like we could be dipping down here. Go and crack the 900s. Take me out for this first one. But stops where it needs to be. Outside of this higher time frame level, down below overnight low. Let's see. Let's see if I'm going to finish off the week with this back and forth, break even, small win, small loss week that I've had so far with you guys on the live stream. As it comes, man. As it comes. Let's see. Looks like it wants to give it to me. Ooh, in by the skin of my teeth. Little bit of a pop. Just a little bit of a pop back through the 50s. But looks like the first one's going to be a fun stop. There it is, boys. Stopped off the open. I'll review this one with you. Just getting ready to get this giveaway form set up. Bang. All right. Stopped off the open. No nice reversion on a second test and a pushback up from this higher time frame level overnight low, right? Here's what I was looking at. Obviously aggressive, right? Down below this current volume point of control here on the 15-minute. Cracking overnight low. We're testing another high volume area. Multiple overlapping volume points of control down here. Big area of high volume, right? You can see it on the visible range volume profile even after I go back and kind of show this one. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at right here, right? Like I said, we get down below this level, we just start to sell off and dump here. We're testing the outside of this area of high volume, right? And we've got some lows down here and then another high back here. This could be an interesting spot on the chart to come check out next if we're really going to move through this low volume area quickly. Tried the long first for that quick move back to VWAP. I like that trade. That's one that I want to take every damn day that I'm paying attention to NQ if I possibly can. I think it's a solid one. And a nice positive risk reward. That's something that would be a really solid W if we can get the pop off of it. But not today. Not today. Market just not working with me too much this week, man. That's what I got rolling. So now at this point, gonna wait and see how far we push down. Maybe could try to stab lower, but I don't know that I want to long this again now that we are breaking out, bearish open, pushing to the downside, extending the day lower, right? Putting this big bearish bar in. Didn't catch that reaction in here at all. Just pushing lower. I think this could be an interesting move if we start to come outside of this area. This could be a very interesting move lower if we start to come outside of this area, which it looks like we're going to try to do. So I'm going to sit patient, look for the follow-up, but that was my invalidation point for the long, so let's see where we head from here. YM trading down to that area. Let's take a look. My data is delayed on this account for YM, like I talked about, but YM is trading all the way down 469. Again, this is slow, guys. Yeah, we're trading all the way in here. Trading all the way in here. Actually kind of like that for the longs. Like that for the mean reversion longs here. But I'm going to stay on NQ with you guys here. Stay on NQ with you. Or MNQ, rather. Let's see. Let's see what we got, man. Drifting lower. Big drift lower. The day is young, though, chat. The day is young, and I'm certainly not done yet. Not even close to it. Targeting prior day low on DAX. Feels like one of those 3% down days. Maybe. Waiting to see how ES reacts at yesterday's low. How long you been trading? I've been in the market going on 6-7 years now. Morning, Zach. How do you feel about TradingView footprint candles? I don't like them, Alan. I don't like them. TradingView's footprint chart, I don't think is a true footprint chart. It's not real order flow based data as far as I'm aware, comparing it against those who have used things like Sierra charts in the past. I played with it for quite a while, but I think if you're going to look at footprint charts, you probably want to use something like Sierra charts. Nasty. Nasty. Today I lost my funded. Gold went crazy. Don't blame it on gold, though, bro. Don't blame it on gold. Hey, Zach, how are you, bro? Good, man. Good. You analyzed it well. Yeah. Again, I like this trade. You know, I like this trade. This is exactly what I wanted to trade for, right? Pre-planned off the open. Waited for us to hit this level. We caught a really nice reaction on lower time frames, right? Got long for that move back up, right? You know, stop loss wherever we had it outside here. Looking for a move back to these highs, potentially VWAP, right? Again, exact move that paid me yesterday. gave me the L today. Part of it. Part of the game. Thank you, man. For sure. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Zach? What's happening? What's happening? Eugene, I think? That's how you pronounce your name? What's happening, guys? Man. What am I going to do now, Chatty McChat Chat? What am I going to do now? No pullback up off of the open. Selling off, looking at this zoomed out on the 1 hour. Coming down outside of this area of high volume. No buyers found yet. Dipping into no man's land. Here comes last decision-making point in here, man. We're either going to find buyers and snap right back up here quickly, right? Or we're not. Sellers are going to maintain control of this. We're going to keep pushing lower here, right? And if we do that, that's where I'm looking into this next area of high volume, right? That's where I'd be looking to the downside. I'd be kind of surprised if we don't find buyers at all here and we just try to pull back in. I don't know that I want to burn risk capital trying this long again, man. I think it's pretty aggressive after we've sold out this far. I don't want to be long in the market on a day we're selling off over and over and over again. Buying the dip in here outside of this week would have played really nicely, but you know, this can start to get expensive to try to pick a bottom, and I don't want to try to be picking a bottom. If we start to pop here, I might look for it, but I don't know that I want to try this one again. Trying to figure out what's next, man. You know, really aggressive sell-off. Really aggressive sell-off could be coming. A little bit of consolidation down here. Again, I'd be a little bit surprised if we don't even try it, man. If we don't even try the pullback, pop some stops as people are joining this trend to the downside. This is interesting, guys. Interesting. I'd like to long this thing again. Call me crazy, but I'm going to wait. I think there's a long play from right in here, like right here, right now. I don't want to take another L. I want some more trades here. I don't want to take another L this quickly. I do think there's a long play right back into this area here. I took my aggressive long in here. We're selling off. I don't want this. I'm not going to take this, right? We're starting to find buyers outside of this area, right? Coming into that higher time frame, you know, no man's land. This is not good enough. I think what I'm going to wait for here is further wicks down and then really nice buying pressure. Again, what I wanted to see in here, you know, cracking lows, right? And then coming back up. Maybe we look to join that move back up for a bigger continuation. We don't do that. If we just pop right here, I'm interested back in here for a short. I'm actually interested back in here for a short, right, for continuation. If we pop back up here, which I think we're going to try to do, if we pop back up here, right, I don't know how far we go. I don't know if we stop down in here. I don't know if we stop up here. I don't know if we stop up here. I don't know if we come all the way back to VWAP. If we pop back up and we start to turn aggressively, right, I'm going to be looking to join that for the continuation of the downside. All right, that breaking retest. That's gonna be my game plan here. Fairly unbiased. Right, I'm gonna wait for price to try to show its hand here. The other potential is that we just let go. You know, we could certainly just let go. I'd be kind of surprised. If we don't even try, this was all we were gonna get. Just this quick pop off the open and then a blast lower. As you guys know, usually price doesn't move in one direction. What do? Do this crap, right? Stop everybody out and then go. So this is gonna be a wait and see down here, chat. Gonna be a wait and see for follow-up trade. Oh, let's see what we got. Smash the like button, guys. You know what? I'm gonna throw the like goal up here, quick. Right? It's Friday. It's 9:56. I'm one trade in, taking a damn stop loss. Part of the game, though. We're gonna do giveaway one, because maybe we do multiple giveaways. Depends on how quick you guys hit like goals. Boom. Okay, testing lows again. Testing lows again, let's see. Damn, dude, are we really just gonna go? Who said it? Who said this might be one of those 3% down days? I'd be kind of surprised, man. Like I said, we just usually don't move in one direction off the open. We did it on YM yesterday. Shoot, man. We might. Ooh. ES looking weak. Eating up buy orders to the downside. Big stack coming on the book at 7,500. Even 20 points lower. Ooh, man. Are we just going to sell off today? Is it going to be the Friday Bloody Friday? Damn, dog. We might do it, huh? 29, 750s down here. Last bit of liquidity. Hang on one second, guys. We're doing the giveaway at 50 likes. Smash the like button, guys. Run it up. I don't know how many people are on here, but we're going to run it to 50. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we come outside of this. This is going to be interesting, dude. This is going to be interesting. Because I don't know if we stop right here either. Like, I don't know. I hope you guys can see what I'm looking at here, right? Coming off this May high, right? This big pop to the upside before a turn. And these lows right in here are very interesting. Yeah, we want that, huh? We want that, huh? Because I don't know if we stop there. There ain't too much there. Cracking 750s, but yeah, sell off the open. Trade was to the downside, just immediately short. I don't know, maybe you jump in as soon as we start breaking overnight lows to the downside. You don't even try the longs. No pullback to join it for me. Not even in here. Not even a little bit of consolidation. This is gonna be interesting, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Let's see, boys and girls. Chat is so lazy liking the stream, but always wants giveaway accounts. Yeah, but wants giveaway accounts. Yeah. Smash the like button, guys. Run it up. Run it up. Let's go. We'll do multiple. You just guys gotta hit the like button. That's all. Is it the only one you want to trade? It does look weak. NQ? How do you see YM? I talked about YM off the open, what I was interested in. I'm not trading YM on this account, and I'm not swapping out just yet. I don't have CBOT data from this account. So yeah, I'm only looking at trading NQ right now. For YM, what I wanted to potentially see, which again is delayed data. Ooh, yeah, we're trading to it. Trading all the way down to these levels. I said right in here. So right in here for potential longs, and we're down here, as you can see, trading the 41s right now. This is delayed. Again, just to repeat it 47,000 times, we're trading right down here into the lows. For a mean reversion, right? For a mean reversion out of Dow for a pop back up here. I don't know that I want that though. I don't. I'd rather just watch this on NQ at this point. Curious down around this level though. If we really curious down around this level, I think we pop. Didn't take out the 750, starting to jump here. Man, I'm gonna try not to do anything too crazy, but I actually want to try this again. Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. Yeah, it's a turn on a dime. I don't have that one, guys. I don't have that one. This is more of a turn on a dime off this level. Beautiful markup of this zone down here at an incredibly obvious area. We didn't take out these 750s, which would make me a whole lot more comfortable before I tried anything. We come back down through these lows. This is going to be really interesting here. Sorry to lock in and not talk too much, guys, but I'm looking for another trade. Looking to get some trading on here with you guys on this Friday. I'm one stop so far on some micros. Man. Do we turn here? Do we just start to find buyers? Look at that manipulation move on ES. I don't know how these guys get away with this crap. Don't know how they get away with that. Chat, sorry, I'm locked in here. I know I'm not talking much. Watching this area where we are putting up a fight. Not really want to break through these 800s with a whole lot of force. We got a little bit too much for me to be comfortable getting long before this is taken out. I'm interested to see, kind of like what I was waiting for earlier. We get a little wick to the downside, pop that liquidity. If we don't just dump and we start to come back in, I like it long. None of this has given me a way to get short. Really, none of this is giving me a way to get short here. At least for me, what I look for. Man, oh man. It's measuring out some volatility here, taking a look at what size movements we got. Let's see, boys. Let's see. Oh, man. Let's see. Coming down into the 765s. Gonna try that. Gonna try that liquidity. I can't long this yet, man. Damn it. Damn it, chat. Oh, I'm tempted, though. Really tempted for a move right back in here. This is a pain in the ass. Guys, I'm sorry I'm locked in. I'm just trying to focus up for a potential second trade. I didn't want to do anything too aggressive down here, but I got the feeling that I'm missing it right here, right now. Just not really anything to work with. It's clean consolidation at this level of interest. Obviously, failed the first area that I was looking for some potential buyers to step in. We got a spot here. We had some liquidity down here. We ran into it. Couldn't take it out. ES starting the same little drift. Man, on another day, we crack this low one more time and pull this. I'm in long. It's just this down day and buying down here. I like to see a... Why is this not working? I like to see a really clean, take out of liquidity before that move higher. I might try this, though. Yeah, it was from down in here. It was from down in here, really aggressive. All right. It's going to be wait and see for the move back up to this next area here. Potential short continuation if you think this thing is going to go lower, if you're just looking to join this trend to the downside. All right, back in wait and see. Let's see if we get a dip down here. Maybe we take second shot, but this looks like we want to pop. Can't be mad about my markup. Can't be mad about my markup. Execution in there would have been nice though. Really aggressively. I just don't like this. I just don't like this here, right? You know, I think on another day, more often than not, you know, we crack that. Today, sellers didn't have enough in them to go and fill those orders, but on another day, I think we crack through the 50s aggressively, right? And we go and trade, you know, all the way down into like the 30s, 35s, and just getting long right above that stop loss right in here is a dicey play. After we've been drifting lower and filling everything to the downside. I still think this thing comes back around these lows and takes out these 750s. Could completely let go as well, right? This just could be a little stop on the way down, but super negative, or not super, but pretty negative cumulative volume delta, man. A lot of sellers today. A lot of volume by way of sellers. Anyway, all right, I'm going to be waiting and see down here. I know I'm focused up, man. Trading low time frames on NQ. You kind of got to focus up. I'm curious to see what happens as we come back down here. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to do too much. Given a second chance entry for a long in here if you wanted to take it back up. It's also giving you a little bit of a breaking retest for continuation lower to come and take out this liquidity. I'm more interested to see what happens if we come down here, sweep these lows again, take out the 750s, and then what? Then we start to find buyers. Maybe I look to take that higher, to attempt to take that higher. It's just a cleaner decision-making point. I like to be wrong. I like to be right or wrong. Right? I like to be dead wrong or dead right. Right here, dead wrong. Right? We found buyers. Absolutely nobody showed up after we found that first bit. Tried to pop it higher, right? It's not just a sweep of the stop loss and then a continuation higher. From down in here, getting long, like right in here, right? I think we could easily, you know, say, hey, we're going to find buyers off this level. Like, this is an interesting spot, obviously. But if you're not going to run a stop loss way outside, you risk that, you know? You risk the, like, hey, we got liquidity down here. We got some lows. I'm talking about bookmap liquidity, not the smart money liquidity. Yeah, we got some consolidation and buyers trying to take it higher, but this could easily just be your simple break and retest, right? Prior lows broken in a downtrend before the continuation lower. This one's tough to watch, though. Anyway, I'm going to sit patient. Honestly, it looks bearish. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I would agree with you. Today it looks, it definitely looks bearish, right? That doesn't mean that I'm not going to look for a long off of a key level after buyers show up, right? What happened to YM? Still trading YM. Love YM. Since it paid about 3 months ago, just burning combines. Damn. Open fresh, 50K, no activation, finally solid green day. Been on the worst streak. Trade in my life. Feels good to take green day. Looking to get back to XFA. It's been about 6 months. Yeah, man. Take it slow. Take it slow. For sure. Long awaited correction. Yeah. Yeah. NQ chat tapped PDL. NQ tapped PDL? NQ is way below PDL. Way below PDL. Yeah, man. Anyway, I'm waiting to see here. I'm waiting to see here. Kind of a slower back and forth week for me, man. Been cleaning up this year. Talk about my trading. Been really cleaning up this year. You guys have seen a lot of it on the live sessions. Pulling up, taking a lot of back-to-back wins. Certainly taking some losses as well. Getting more aggressive in prop accounts has been great. Generated a lot of prop payouts from that. Got moved to multiple prop live accounts. All that stuff has been awesome. But, of course, in between that, gonna have stuff where you're showing up every day ready to execute, and the market's like, hey, no, we're just you know what's been working? We're just gonna take some L's on that, right? It's part of the game, man. I try to keep my head on straight. I definitely try to not get too frustrated. The market is very random on the short term, much more consistent on the long term. It's that nature of probabilities that we have to deal with. So I can't complain. I really can't complain. Would love to finish out the week strong here, but I'm not going to force anything. I'm going to wait patiently for my good setups to come. Say, hey, is this something I want to potentially lose money on to find out if I'm on the right side of it, right? Do I have a really clean way to structure risk? A good opportunity for risk to reward? If the answer is yes, putting the trade on. If the answer is no, not doing anything stupid. Sitting patient. Right? Try to manage risk decently, especially in prop firm live accounts, right? I'm not here, demo trading or YOLOing evals, right? We can do that, which a lot of traders do, and just mark up the chart and go, yeah, you know what, guys? I might take this in my account. I'm not so sure. This looks good. I don't know. Maybe I'll take this one, off of the screen where you don't see anything. And then, oh, you know what? It came down. Actually, guys, if it does this, that's not good. I didn't take that one because this wasn't respected, and we had, like the whole fucking, excuse my language, the whole calling price live. Like, I don't know how we got so far astray in the trading community. I don't do that, right? And then if it pops up, see guys, look, 20-to-1 risk to reward. Look at how good of a trader I am. I'm gonna try to put trades on here live with you guys, right? We can talk about different things, map different things out in the beginning, but you're either putting risk on or you're not putting risk on. You're either showing the risk you have on or, not showing the risk you have on. One or the other. That's my humble opinion. Buyers off of this zone, man. I can't complain about this markup. Gosh, man. Right down in here. Such a clean area, man. Such a clean area. Little bit lower to take out the 750s and that bit of liquidity, and I'm into a long on something like this, man. Just didn't give me exactly what I wanted to see to set up. I think on another day for me, right? Talking about this trade. This one, beautiful. I'm happy with this. Good loss. No problem. This one on another day, right? I'm looking at these 750s, right? Nice round psychological number. I'm looking at us chop around here. Really not find big buyers off the first push. Maybe that's not that bad, right? I'm watching Bookmap where we got big stacks of orders where we're trending lower and been cleaning up to the downside. I take something like this and we just do this, right? We go and trade just a few points lower and we push to the upside. And that's a frustrating one, right? That's a frustrating one. Other option is, like I said, taking it with a really wide stop loss, right? Going for something like that. So no entry on the nice push off these lows. Curious to see where we go from here. I'm waiting for a nasty turn to the downside. This could be a continuation lower setup, right? If you're looking for that break and retest lower, right? You say, hey, you know what? We're selling off into the open, trending lower, trending lower, trending lower. We're pulling back up now. I'm looking for the continuation. When we start to find sellers in here, I'm going to short that, right? I'm going to trade with this higher time frame trend to the downside. And I'm going to look for a continuation all the way back down through these lows to go and fill this liquidity that is still there. And potentially move lower. I'm not really looking for that at this point, to be honest with you guys. This was it in here. Damn, man. It's going to be one of those weeks. One of those weeks. That's kind of what it looks like. This was it in here. Just close. 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 It's not quite there. Anyway. Whoops. I'm trying not to break my table. Damn, I almost broke my table. Looking for a break in range, then a retest on NY Open VWAP and New York Low VWAP. Cool. Cool. We got a New York, we got somebody talking about some anchored VWAPs. Anchored VWAPs are pretty cool. It's not my preferred tool anymore, right? There's your break in of NY anchored VWAP right there, right? Definitely an interesting one to look at, but it's not what I'm running on the chart. At least these days. How long did it take for you to understand Bookmap? Quite a while. Quite a while. I think it takes a long time to get a good feel for order flow. I still don't consider myself the order flow expert. I don't use order flow, exclusively or as the main, portion of my decision making or trade management. It's secondary. I think some people lead with that and they do really well. I'm still a big fan of price action and market structure and just a basic candlestick chart, a little bit of volume, but it takes a while. It takes a while to get comfortable with anything, months and months and months. A lot of people come to trading, and again, we'll talk about expectations quick. This is a long game, guys. This is a long game. Anybody that you see doing well in a year or two of trading is either an extreme anomaly, right? Like outside of anything that should be reasonably expected, or they're just, a fraud, right? They're just a liar. You don't really see that. It's usually into years 3 to 5 where you just start to grab onto some consistency. And maybe that's discouraging to hear, maybe that's, upsetting. But that's what it looked like for me. That's what it looks like for most traders, right? So how long does it take to get comfortable reading price action and market structure? How long does it take to get comfortable reading order flow, right? Bookmap, using any tool. I think, like thousands of hours on it, right? Thousands of hours on the charts through different cycles, through different market conditions, through all of the craziness that we face in the markets. There's so many traders that put out content so early on, which is great. Put it out, share your trading journey. But there's so many people that, present themselves as experts and they've been trading for a couple years, right? They're not consistent. They're not making money. They've had maybe some early wins, and they display that. And then, whatever. I'd say it takes a long time. It takes a long time. So reasonable expectations, guys. Most people don't want to hear that. Most people would rather be lied to. They want to hear, ooh, we got some volatility coming into the downside. They want to hear that you can be profitable in 30 days. I see people lead with that. I see it on guys, on guys' pages. If you're reading this in June, you could be profitable by July. And I'm like, you can. I don't think that's really likely to happen. I think you're selling a dream there, my brother. But it takes a long time, guys. Long time. Like anything, right? What high-paying profession would you be able to accomplish in 30 days or 90 days or 300 days, right? None. There's nothing out there. Not trading, not anything, maybe something illegal, but nothing. There's nothing out there. It's years. But that's okay. Life is long. I mean, life is short, but you got a long time to go, right? You can build and you can scale. So I think that can help with realistic expectations. So many traders hop on social media. They hop on everywhere. Look at this. I made $100,000 with prop firms in 2 months. I made this much money with payouts, and I flipped this account from 1,000 to 10,000. And that sends you on a bad path, right? It's kind of like if you were doing anything else, right? Maybe you want to run. You want to be a marathon runner, right? You're watching other people run Boston qualifier marathon times, right? And you just got off your couch. You're not a runner. That person's been an elite runner training in, running camps for the last 10 years, right? Like a lot of traders that you see. And you go, I want to do what they do. And I'm going to try to do that in 30 days, 90 days, a year, 2 years, right? You're not going to do that. You're going to get injured. You're going to go out on your run, and they're running a 7-minute mile pace, and you should be running a 12-minute mile pace, and you continue to try to run a 7-minute mile pace, and you tear your Achilles and tear your hamstrings and blow your quads out, right? Like, you're never going to improve. Same thing is true in trading, right? You can't handle that. You're not ready for scale. You're not ready for size yet. You haven't ran 10 miles or a 5K, right? And you're trying to run an ultra marathon at a fast pace. It doesn't make sense. So not only does it not make sense, you're not gonna get there because you're hindering your ability to get there. You're hindering your ability to scale. So think about that. Back it off. Everybody can do anything they want to do, right? I think there's reasonable expectations for time. Again, some people complete anomalies, right? Most people not. You know, I think most people can get profitable trading. Most people can take a lot of money out of the market's consistency over a long period of time if they put the time and effort and energy and discipline in for as long as it was actually needed to start to do that, right? You know, not in a year or 2 years or probably even 3 years, right? So that's my rant for today. Someone asked, how long does it take to get, you know, to start to understand Bookmap? Forever, bro. How long does this take to start to understand the markets? Effing forever, dude. You know, how long does it take to get good at anything? Forever. Like, so long, right? If it was easy and quick, everybody would be good at it, and we know that, like, nobody's good at it, right? That's kind of it should get pieced together quickly, but we're fed so much BS. Watching this thing trend lower here, guys. Curious to see if we just turn completely back down off these highs. Nice pullback. That was a potential continuation short entry if you wanted to see it come all the way back down. I'm still watching this kind of intently, looking for a follow-up trade. ES is drifting lower on a consistently declining cumulative volume delta, negative 16,000 here. This is interesting, man. Sellers are in on ES. Watching this on NQ. We got a pop off of this level here. Beautiful pop off of this level. Traded 150 points, 650 ticks off these lows. This would have been a very nice W right back in here. Didn't get that. I don't know that I want to try my hand at a long on something like this. Unless we come lower, either defend these lows or take them out and then find buyers. Otherwise, this was a short play right in here. You know, just to talk about it. Like I said, I'm not really looking for this, but this was a short play right in here for a continuation back down around this level, right? You got some consolidation. Like we said, we're trending lower. Same thing I mapped out. We're trending lower, breaking and retesting. What do we often do, right? Retest prior lows, broken in a downtrend, right? Retesting right there. Maybe you don't enter as soon as we get there. You wait for a little bit of sellers to show up, and you enter on the way back down for a continuation lower, right? Not really what I want down here. Oh, not really what I want down here just yet. Oh, man. True. I agree. As long as you keep going and get better, eventually get better. For sure. What strategy you use? I thought you and Austin used VWAP. Yeah, I'm not Austin, though, brother. I use VWAP on my chart, but I do not trade the same way that Austin and the ASFX boys trade. Really at all. I'd say pretty different instruments, different overall view of market structure and price action. There's a lot of similarities. I shouldn't say completely differently, but yeah, just definitely different. V reversal, let's see if it can stay there. Yeah, not staying there yet. Looking for a break-in range and then retest on. Yeah, we said that. Yeah, nice. I like it. I think there's potential for that, man. There's potential for that. We tested that New York Open VWAP and came right back down through. That one that we marked up on NQ. Giveaway time. Oh, it is giveaway time. We got 53 likes. You guys hit a like goal here. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, chat. Thanks for the reminder. You guys can remind me when it is giveaway time if it's something I said like that. All right. First and foremost, Chatty McChat chat. All right, giveaway form is live in the Discord. Link is pinned to the chat if you're not in the free Discord. Giveaway form open in Discord. Giveaway form, I'm gonna put number 1. All right. Giveaway form is open in Discord. Go ahead, get it filled out. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes till 10:40 a.m. Eastern as I'm watching this market dance around here. Not really give me everything I need for a potential trade setup. I still like this long. I don't think we break lower. Sorry to talk like that. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't think we break lower, guys. I don't know. I don't want to be too aggressive on the long side and just start getting stopped out, you know, picking a bottom in a downtrend here. But I like this long. I'm tempted just to throw one on. You know, even looking at this from a higher time frame view with a stop loss outside of this level. We could certainly just dump today, but I'm looking for this for the move back in. I don't think we go. I just don't think we go. I was waiting for the low time frame to give me the clean entry. We really didn't get that. I don't want to take trades just to take them, but I like this. I like this for the move back in, man. I liked it off the lows. That would have been the clean setup. I'm really tempted on it now again. Buyers showing up higher. Yeah, chat. Yeah, if we get a dip out of this one more time, there we go. If we get a dip out of that bad boy and then some buyers one more time, I'm gonna look for it. Might be something I run on NQ with a little bit wider of a stop. This is just not it, kids. This is just not it. This was it. This was close. This is really not it. I really shouldn't take this, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to do anything stupid here. I'm inclined to get long on this for a higher time frame move back in over a move down, but I need to see the clean out. I'm going to sit patient. Maybe we get it. Maybe we get it. Let's see how discretionary I really should be. I got a feeling pretty discretionary. I should just long this. But I'm going to try not to do anything stupid. We're in some live accounts. We're not going to do anything stupid in live accounts. Oh, you only get so many shots at prop firms once you get moved to live after taking, you know, tons of payouts from them. You can't just cycle back and forth too many times before they say, hey, you suck, dude. You keep taking payouts in sim. You're sim farming us, and then you get to live and you blow up. What are you doing, bro? What's wrong? Where's the disconnect? Right? How are you able to take so many payouts in sim, but you can't trade a live account? You're not doing anything that translates to live account trading. We don't want you trading with us. Right? That's kind of how it happens sometimes. So I'm trying to do anything too stupid. All right. 10 minutes to the giveaway form. Actually, like 5 minutes. Bam. Go ahead and get this one filled out, guys. It's in the giveaways channel in Discord. Hello after a long time. What's up? What's going on? Wani with your... Wani, what are these things? You show up all the time, bro, and you throw these, like, weird emojis in here. It looks like a crying, like, octopus. What is this? Like, what is that, dude? You guys are so funny in like live stream chats with these emojis. I don't know where they come from, bro. Crazy. It's funny. You guys are too funny. Yeah, I'm sitting patient on this one, man. Like I said, I wanted the longs in here. I took the longs earlier, took the L. I wanted the longs from down here. Don't really have a super clean setup. I just got a feeling it's going to be one of those ones where I have to not take a dumb win, right? You know, I'm very discretionary, guys. I'm discretionary with entries, with exits, with, you know, with trade management within reason. Right, within reason. If you just allow yourself complete unbound flexibility, you don't do anything consistent day in and day out. You're all over the map and you have inconsistent results, right? So, you know, although Watch this zone get hit. Buyers show up. There's some reasons to not take this thing long really aggressively, especially on a on a down day so far and taking a loss on a long. Discretion and intuition yelling at me to long it, but not a really clean way to structure risk. Not a clean way to say I'm confident taking an L on this if I have to. So I'm sitting patient on the second trade, but I got a good feeling I'm gonna watch this play out in my favor as it is right now. Part of the game, though. Part of the game sometimes. All right, you guys got 4 minutes. 4 minutes for giveaway number 1. Go ahead and get it filled out. Trying to figure out what was good with the X live stream. Oh, there we go. We're back up. Ah, we got 30 people on. What's up there? What's up, X? Cool. All right, guys. Let's see. You guys get the form filled out. We're going to be giving out some prop firm accounts. I think we're going to go with Lucid. I think we're going to give out some Lucid accounts. I think we're going to give out some 25K flex accounts or pro accounts. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to see what I have to give away after the stream. But I'm not going to overpromise and underdeliver. I'm going to underpromise and overdeliver. But we're going to give out some Lucid accounts today, man. If you guys want to check out Lucid, link is about to be in the chat. They are one of the few firms still running 50% off. If you want to check out Lucid, we're going to throw the link in chat. In chat. Code RDF 50% off Lucid. Let's see. Juicy Lucid, yeah, flex accounts. Yeah, you guys like flex accounts. Wani with the crying face. Juicy Lucid, go, go, go. Flex goated, yeah, flex is solid, man. Flex is solid. Flex is super solid. 300-point range, IB. Highly likely we stay there for the day. Not going to bet on it, though. Yeah, we got a 300-point IB. Ooh, that was a little volatile. Yeah, it's kind of choppy. It's kind of choppy there, guys. It's a little bit choppy there, fellas. One Lucid Pro, Drea. Are you in Discord? Still pretty new here. I got your info. I gotta hit you up. I gotta follow up with everybody that won. I'll hit you after this for sure. Directly after the stream. What's going on? Glenn B, Mohammed, Trader Comrade. What's going on, guys? What's up? Oh, there you go. There's more of these ridiculous emojis. What are these emojis, dude? Like, what? That's like a screaming, crying face. That one's like a crocodile with its like tongue out. Looks like it's getting electrocuted. You guys are all over the map. I don't even know. I don't even know. The YouTube emojis are like ridiculous. There you go. Like there's squares and like circular things. Joe and Eugene and Crunchy. Oh no, you guys are wild. You guys are wild. All right, it's 10:40 a.m. chat. 10:40 a.m. You guys know the drill. Let's get it loaded up. Let's get some Lucid accounts going. Sounds like you guys want flex accounts. I don't know. I'm going to have to see what I got for you guys. I'm going to have to hit up Lucid and say, hey, the chat likes flex accounts. You know who else likes flex accounts? I like flex accounts. That's how I got to these live accounts that I'm trading with these guys. Flex accounts from Lucid are absolutely sick. Absolutely dangerous. All right, giveaway number 1. Getting ready to roll. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going to stop accepting responses. We're done. Finito. All right. And yeah, Dre reminded me. If you won an account from me this week, I'll be following up to double check through, make sure if it's coming from the prop firm, it comes from the prop firm. If it's coming from me, it comes from me. Everybody that wins gets their accounts. I definitely never play. I don't even know why people play that game. I like to try to do it super quick, but if nothing else, I will make sure. that you get your account. All right, on the board. I'm not gonna promise which exact account it is. But it's gonna be a Lucid account. Shout out Lucid. Probably the smaller size Flex or Pro eval style accounts. If you guys want to check out Lucid, link is in the chat. Absolutely solid. I've been crushing it with these guys this year. Traded for about 2.5 months to a bunch of payouts and then got kicked live. The account that I'm trading with you guys this week, for most of this week, is one of the 2 live accounts that I got with them. Pretty cool. You can have multiple live accounts with them, which is sweet. But if you want to check them out, link is in the chat, man. Really glad I clicked on your stream today. Cool. Nope, you could hop in my Discord. I think that's a bot. You could hop in my Discord person, but I'm just gonna actually get rid of that because I can tell it's a bot. Sometimes I read bot comments. You never know. Thank you, Dre. We got you. Glenn B with the alligator tongue out. Let's go, Buggy W's. You guys love the Ducks. I know we love the Ducks, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bro, one suggestion for a trader who has been in loss for past 2 years. Wani. First off, that's common. Most traders don't make money the first 2 years at all. So you're probably right where you should be. As far as what the suggestion would be, I don't know what, your issues are, right? So hop in the Discord if you're not already. And let's talk. I got something loading up for next week that's going to be able to be a lot more hands-on and work with traders more directly, focused group that is looking for that type of help. So, building it, hopefully, man. Hopefully. It's always, even with small scale stuff, there's always a million challenges. But I don't know, right? I don't know. So we'll talk, man. We'll talk. Hop in Discord. Make sure you're on the email list. And I'm going to have an outlet to work with you if you're interested in the future. 30 seconds to go. Let's see. NQ back down around lows. Kind of trying to come for these 750s. Kind of trying to figure out if it wants to dump today. $16 seconds to go. Let's see. Who's got it? 30 MD30, Ignacio down on the bottom, Release, Normal in the middle. Breakout dog, who is this in the middle? Who is that out of the nowhere? Brian B. Alvarez, I think that's probably the name. We got W's in the chat. Remember, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, guys. It's Friday. Before you all head out, number 1, the person that wins has to be here and have followed all the instructions, okay? So a lot of times we have to run re-races. If you dip out, you ain't gonna be here if we run the re-race. Number 2, it's early, as you can tell. We ran this one early. I'm looking for scalpy trades on NQ. Maybe we keep trading. Maybe we run another giveaway. I don't know, guys. I don't know. There's so many people I have to answer to. Do you see this board of directors behind me? Okay, there's a lot of people here calling the shots. It's not just me, guys, in my office by myself, able to do whatever I want whenever I want, okay? All right, Brian B. Alvarez. Let's see. First off, are you in the chat? Say what's up. Let's see. Let's see. First off, you gotta say what's up in the chat, Brian. Brian, where you at, my man? Where you at? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start the timer. For my man. It's not that Brian, Purple Ninja. It's not that Brian. Like I said, don't go anywhere, guys. I'm not going anywhere yet. First off, Brian, I don't know if Brian's here. We're going to find out if he's here. But first, we're going to check a couple other things. Make sure this one's legit. 2 minutes on the clock. That's what I'm going to do. 2-minute timer. 2 minutes on the clock. Starting now. Brian, you have to say what's up in the chat. You have to be on the stream to get the win. I make that very clear. Let's see how quickly I can start the 2-minute timer. You already had 2 minutes, but we're going to do 2 minutes from right now. Boom. It's going. Countdown timer is on. And let me see if you followed the other instructions. You're following on IG, man. You followed the other instructions. This looks like a real person. Brian, come on, man. Don't make me do it. Don't make me run it again, bro. Where are you at? You're duck one. Come on. You got to be on the live stream. It says it on the forum. It says it on the front of the forum, guys. Look. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You have to be on the live stream and respond in the chat to claim it if you win. Come on, man. It says it right there. Where are you at? Let's see. Hold on. Relax, chat. Relax. How lucky or unlucky he is? Yeah, again, part of the reason is like, a lot of people use other people's names and stuff, but I think that's a real person, man. I'm too nice to do the giveaways. I really am. I'm too nice to not get scammed by the spammers. Why I'm turning the downside. Coming up, 30 seconds on that 2-minute timer. 30 seconds on the 2-minute timer. I don't know, guys. I don't know what NQ is doing either. Brian. Why do you guys do this to me, man? Why do you guys do this to me? Oh! He made it! Just under the gun with 2 seconds on the clock! Brian Alvarez! There it is, listen. That's the timer right there going off. Holy hell! Holy hell, Brian! Bro, alright, wait. I want to know actually Brian, what happened? Are you just watching on a delayed stream? Or did you like take a nap there for a second? You have to step away? Alright, listen, here's what we're gonna do, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. Brian won, of course. First off, Brian, W's in the chat. I got your name marked out. I'll be reaching out to you. You're the winner of a Lucid account. I gotta see what I got. There you go. He's getting coffee. Nice. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Race number 1 is done. Okay. We had like 64 people on here. We got 30 something on X. We got people on all over the place. Here's what we got, guys. All right. Run up the likes. Everybody smash the like button. If you want another one, we're going to run a bet. We're going to go for 90 likes. You guys are going to have to smash the like button. And yes, if everybody right now hit the like button, even though it's only showing 59 people on the stream, bouncing around, 54, 56, there has been 285 people as of right now that have cycled on and off, and that always updates super late. So it's probably like 300, 350. If everybody right now that's hanging out on here, smash the like button, we're going to run another giveaway. You know what? I'm going to be nice. Let me just make it easier for you. Make it a little bit easier for you guys. We're going to do 80. I got to hop off here, guys, at 11, let's say 11:25. 11:25. Giveaway number 2 at 80 likes. All right? We'll keep it interesting. Smash the like button. You guys have like 10 likes to go. There you go. There's like 63 likes already. Smash the like button. Run it up. Brian's winner number 1. Let's see if we're going to run number 2. Let's see if we can run number 2 today. NQ chopping around. Trying to figure out what the hell it wants to do today. Here, I'll put it in the chat for you guys that are not running it. For those of you guys that watch without the without volume on, there we go. And the Discord live giveaway link is in the chat. Boom. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Run it up. Oh, you're almost there already. You guys are almost there already. We're gonna run it right back. I see some people dipped out. Some people don't have faith. Sell off and then some chop down here, guys. Sell off and then some chop down here. Again, I got this long bias that I'm holding on to today. I don't know if that's going to help me or hurt me. YM with the mean reversion. Very nice. Very nice. YM would have paid me today. No, not yet. Not yet. That's not really enough. Not really enough from all the way down here. All right, you guys do your thing. Smash the like button. Giveaway number 2 at 80 likes. I'm still looking for trades on MNQ here. I'm looking for a follow up, man. I want to get something on. Kind of want to get something on. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab another drink. All right. Hit the like button. Don't hit the like button. Hang out. Do whatever you want to do. Be right back. Chat. Chatty McChat, chat. Man, like, do I have to do it? Do I have to do it here? I mean... Whoa, sorry. Whoa. No. What the hell? What the helly? Just mapping out what this would potentially look like, boys and girls. Just mapping something out here. Mapping out a wide boy. Mapping out like a short boy here. Tighter stop, not 20 ticks. Chat. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I am dying to long this thing again, and I'm trying not to do anything too aggressive. Again, these 750s are still sitting here. It doesn't look like we want to take them out. Choppy consolidating down around these lows. You know, we could snap lower, sweep it before we come back up. This looks like buyers right in here, at least for now. ES not really able to drift lower just yet. We could get that Friday just grind lower. I'm looking for the reversion back in. That's what I'm looking for here. Not breaking outside of these lows. Nah, I can't take this. If we get a little dip, this is just garbage. This is garbage, guys. I'm trying to get something on, but this is hot garbage. If we get something where we take these out, maybe, and get a little bit of buyers stepping back in that allows me to get a stop loss outside of this level, maybe. But this is just a trade from the middle of no man's land, you know. And it looks like it's gonna go, but it's not a setup. It's just a discretionary buy with like no good way to structure risk. So I'm not gonna take it, but I would love to catch that comeback. Would love to catch that comeback. Still got time, but I need the market to do something, right? This is that like wedge forming, right? That's that mean flag forming, and sure, if you're on the right side of it, buying without really anything going on. Could work out really nicely if we just do end up pulling one of those. If you're on the wrong side of it and we do this or we do this, it's often very frustrating. So I'm not gonna long it from right in here. Just didn't get the setup on the second round. All right. Chat. Oh, look at that. We're hitting likes. We're hitting the like button today. Bearish, I'd say, based on order flow. Yeah, we're going to run the second giveaway. Look at that, guys. I should have made it harder. Long NQ from 26. From 826? From where? Yeah, from 826. Nice. Jesus. That's an insanely tight stop, dude. Congratulations on the win. You already, sounds like you're scalping the 10-second chart. Awesome. 80 likes. Yes, awesome. We're going to run it, guys. We're going to run it. NQ shaping up to go short on when I talk back. Cool. Just reading through what you guys got. All right. Let's go. Here's what we got going, guys. We're going to do a new form. Nobody freak out. Man. We're going to do a new form. Okay? New giveaway form. If I'm able to do one. Hang on. Hang on, guys. All right. Now, Now. Chat. Chatty McChat. Round 2. 2 giveaways today. We are going to run this at 11:11. Good luck on 11:11. 11:11, okay? New giveaway form is live in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, it's there, okay? New form in Discord. Boom. Let's go. Here, I'll put it everywhere for you. Giveaway number 2. New form in Discord. Link in chat. All right. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We're going to give everybody a fair chance that's on here now. Right? We're going to make it nice for everybody, okay? Go ahead. Get the form filled out. Round 2. Round 2. Fight. Coming back down towards lows here. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Taking a look-see at ES here. Finally growing a little bit. We got some buyers stepping in on that cumulative volume delta, albeit we are trending back down towards these lows. YM bounced a little bit. NQ trying to figure out what it wants to do. Break even. Cool. I'm not doing a good look, everybody. Awesome. Done. Filled out. Crazy emojis in the chat. More of the crazy emoji. What is that one? What are the... Dude, I can't tell. I literally can't tell. New form in Discord. Yes. Why not post it here on YouTube? Because when I post it here on YouTube, Mr. X Buggy, it gets spammed. I like to post it in the Discord where you need to actually join a Discord and it's email verified. And I don't get everybody that's on the live stream that just spams it, you know, with no remorse. So we would have like, you know, 200 people in here if I put it on here probably nowadays. Which is just not fun. And it just makes my job harder and takes away from people that are just filling the form out. The Discord's free. As long as you have an email, you can fill the form out, right? And the Discord. Make the form time lower. No. Appreciate the suggestion, but I'm good with that. Why are we looking for longs, RDF? Are we not bearish? It's a good question. Good question, right? Why are we looking for longs? Is this a bearish day so far that's forming? For sure. Right, for sure. That's a big, fat, bearish bar. Really, really big, you know, bearish bar, right? We've hit a nice, clean area of interest that I have marked up, not in hindsight. If you go back through as we were selling off, this was the area of interest that I marked off the damn low of day, okay? You can look for a continuation, but a higher time frame thesis comes into play, right? Scalping lower time frames on NQ, but the higher time frame thesis starts to come into play, right? Yes, we have sold off today. Yes, we have had a bearish open on NYSE after a fairly bearish Asia and London, albeit pretty choppy until pre-market, right? We sold off into the open. From here, what is my thesis? Where do I think we have opportunity to move, right? I would say 2 areas, right? If we are actually going to continue to move lower and, you know, maintain this bearish structure, nasty sell-off, huge down move, right? Maybe a dip outside of this, but that really wouldn't generate much for shorts. You know, all the way down, right? Where's the next area of interest? Big levels on the chart. Maybe all the way down here, right? That would be a big movement on the day. I don't know that it's reasonable to expect that. And based on us not having the momentum and volume to continue it lower as of now at 11 a.m. Eastern, I don't know that that's likely to happen, right? Could it happen? Absolutely, right? We're either going to break or bounce at whatever line we draw on the chart, right? We're going to trade through it or we're going to bounce, even if we're just drawing random lines, right? Option number 2 is we pull back even a little bit. We don't turn it into a big bullish day. We don't completely reverse the trend up. We don't close with a big bullish bar, but we find some buyers off of here, if for no other reason to trade back to this next area of interest, right? This overnight low, first level that I got long off of, this high volume node, and at least pull back. Maybe we turn it into a bullish day. Maybe we start to trend back up, but we at least run stops, right? We run short stops, right? So, take your pick what side you want to be on, for sure. Again, I'm hesitant down here until I have a really good way to structure risk. I don't want to be long in here on some bearish structure to the downside without a really good way to structure risk and not a good reason to get long. This is the area that I've been worried about all damn day. If we fill this, there ain't much on order flow to the downside until we really start to go lower. We sweep these lows, we get a little failed auction, we pop back in, or we get close enough to give me a way to structure risk, kind of like we are now. I might try it, okay? Might try it. That's the thought. Okay, that's the thought to the person that asked. We'll see how that thought plays out. Right now, right here, right now, we crack these lows and come back in. I'm going to look for it, guys. I'm going to look for it. I don't know that I want that much on it. I'm going to look for it. That's my game plan. Longs off this area would have paid pretty nice. Shorts off of this area of consolidation, right? Break, retest, continuation lower. Would have taken forever. Maybe would have stopped at break even as we came back up, although we didn't sweep this high. And then drifted lower, would have paid pretty nicely. I think that's simple breaking retest, downtrend market structure. I'm curious down here, though, guys. I'm curious. Let's see. Give ourselves a heart attack on the 1 second chart. Let's go, guys. You guys got a couple minutes to get the form filled out. What did I say? 11:11? You only got a couple minutes. Go ahead, get that one filled out. Let's see what we can do. Let's get somebody else funded. What are the updates for gold, XAU, USD? I don't know. I don't trade gold. I asked that. Thank you for explaining. For sure, Crunchy, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys are filling it out. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes while I'm patiently waiting for a potential setup down here. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. I'm going to try to be nice to everybody on a Friday here. Get the form filled out. Let's run it up. We're going to get the ducks loaded up. We're going to give away another Lucid Flex or Pro account. I'm not sure exactly which one just yet. Depends on me giving out way too many accounts, and these prop accounts, these prop firms are like, what are you doing, bro? Stop running so many duck races. Who the hell said you were allowed to give out that many accounts? That's not cool. But if you guys want to check out any of the prop firms that I trade with, including Lucid, who I'm trading with right now, logged in through Trade8, this is a Lucid live account. Feel free to check them out. Links down below the video. Code RDF gets you the best deal. I'm going to give you guys 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes as I still see people filling the form out. Let's go. There's still hope for me. God, there is. Someday I will win. Hoping. Yeah, you guys hang out here long enough. Like I said, guys, I said this yesterday. I think if you hang out here long enough, you're inevitably going to win. I have not that many people on these live streams. Today we got a lot. We got a lot across socials today. But not that many relative to other people that have people on their live streams, right? Let's see what happens as we come down here to take out these lows as we break this IB low to the downside. Let's see. Let's see if I could be the only idiot on YouTube buying today. I'm not looking to long it immediately, guys. Not immediately. I'm looking for a bounce down here, though. Definitely an opportunity for this thing to just let go and the bottom to fall out for us actually start to move aggressively lower. But I'm curious. I'm curious what happens down here. These have been on the book for a hot minute. Down here right around these lows. Probably quite a few stops down here around these lows also. Now that we are trading down below low of day, putting the low of day in right now. Trading down towards these 750s. All right, it's 11:13 though. We got to run a duck race. I'm gonna watch this for a second, guys, while I get these loaded up. There we go. 750's taken out here. Now, does the bottom fall out? Do we start to run? Uh-oh, we might. We might go, chat. What do you think? You think we're gonna dump here? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just too contrarian. Do I really want to buy low of day? No, I don't. I want to buy after the low of day is put in on the way back up. Quite a bit down here to this 7500s on ES. I'm not going to touch this yet, guys. I'm not going to touch this yet. Let's run the duck race. Let's run the duck race. I'm interested long down here. I've been talking about it, but I'm not going to run this. I got to run the duck race with you guys. Don't want to miss a good trading opportunity here. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes I'm going to watch this for. I know you guys are hanging out. The form is going to be closed, okay? We left it open for too long already. Form is done, okay? Everybody that filled it out is going to get in. Congratulations. We're going to give out some lucid accounts. But I got a second opportunity that I've been sitting here on this damn live stream all morning, and I want to see if we just break lower and rip down to the downside here, or if we start to catch some buyers and come back in. So 2 minutes. That's what I'm going to put on myself for this to watch. And then we're going to run ducks. I'm going to get the hell out of here. And we're going to do this as a quick duck race. We're going to do it with... what the hell? We're going to do it with... No, wait. Like a minute and 30 seconds. We're going to make it half time. No reaction down around these lows after breaking this to the downside. Drifting lower. I don't know that I want to buy the first bullish bar back in. I think we got an opportunity to do that. But I don't think I'm going to buy this. I'm really tempted, guys. I'd really like to. I'm going to keep myself out for now. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. Duck time. Time to go. Good luck, everybody. Minute and 30 seconds on the clock. I wish you all luck. If you don't win today, maybe you're in to win tomorrow. Hop in the Discord if you're not in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord and you're here, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't know how you filled the form out. Links are pinned in the chat. Links everywhere. Feel free to check it out. Appreciate everybody hopping on, man. Appreciate everybody hopping on. Oh, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Today's Friday. Let's see who takes it. It's going to be short and sweet. This is Duck Race number 2 for some Lucid Flex or Pro accounts. I'm not sure. Shout out Lucid. If you guys want to check them out, link is in the chat. Code RDF gets you the best deal. They're one of the only ones still running 50% off right now. Feel free to check them out. Let's see who's going to take this one. 6 seconds to go. Who's got it? Who's got it? Discord OG. That's why we don't put the form in YouTube. Mr. X Buggy taking the dubski today. I don't think he's won yet, and he's been here for quite a while. There he is. There it is, man. There it is. W's in the chat. I know that kid's here. I know he's following on everything. I don't have to check anything out for that one. Finally. Finally. Run for your life, Buggy. He got the W. Spam it, boys. Spam the W's. Mr. Buggy taking the W. Awesome. Awesome. Told you there's still hope. There was still hope. There's always hope, guys. There's always hope, no matter where you are in life. Whether your duck has drowned multiple times, there's always hope for you to take the W and win a Lucid account. Guys, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Real quick, I'm going to follow up with everybody that won after the live stream for like, give me an hour. I got a meeting at 11:30. I got to hop onto right now. Appreciate you guys hopping on. Quick reminders before anybody goes anywhere. If you want to check out Lucid, link is in the chat. Hop in the Discord. I got something big cooking next week. Very big. Hop in the Discord. Turn notifications on. Make sure you're on the email list. If you're in the Discord, you should be getting emails from support@realdealfutures.com. Check the spam. Help me out on that one, guys, so I can communicate with you. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Hope you have a blessed weekend. Hope you have some awesome time off the charts. Quick disclaimer, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do is a suggestion or recommendation to anything at all. Make sure you always do your own research. Make your own trading decisions. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is. Even if funded prop from accounts and the affiliate and punishment disclaimer. This is I stand to make money from links and codes in my content. Like Lucid, code RDF. Can't be unbiased if I stand to make money, which I do. Important for me to note that. For you to do your own research, make your own decisions. Guys, this was awesome. A fun Friday. Have an awesome weekend. Talk to you guys soon.